Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Nikki the Creator. I'm your favorite manifestation coach, making manifestation super simple. Before we jump into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Click the link down below for coaching. I do have a few slots that opened up, and I'm so excited because my next video is going to be about the success stories of two of my clients that they allowed me to share, and I'm so excited because they really did that. But I knew they would because you know, manifestation is super easy. Anyways. Besides that, guys, make sure you click the link down below to my membership Facebook. Super affordable. I will be going live this Sunday. I want to answer questions one-on-one. I'll be answering. I'll be commenting. Also, my Facebook group is a vibe. So jump in that. Right. So today we're going to be talking about overthinking. And this is coming from someone that used to be an overthinker. Now, I don't mind talking about my old story because that's just not my life anymore. And I don't resonate and it doesn't have power over me because I say that. Right? Because I understand my power. So I want to help those who do overthink. And I want to give you tips. I want to give you tips if you want to get rid of it, or if you find that it's hard, I want to give you tips to kind of maneuver with it. Right? So I'll give an example. I tell you, you can have what you want. You go, oh my gosh, I can have what I want. Okay, well, I want $10,000. So you proceed in going, I'm going to do affirmations, and that's going to be the way that I create the new pathway in my brain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my previous video or I'll link it up below, above, where I talk about what happens scientifically in your brain when you persist into a new story, right? So you go, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do affirmations to get into the $10,000. I'm going to, change my thoughts and become the person who has $10,000. A day passes and then you start thinking, okay, but hold on. I don't think affirmation, maybe I gotta journal twice a day too. Then you add journaling on. Then you go, okay, you read a success story of somebody who get $20,000 and they say in their story that they walked up and down the street, they went on a plane, they came back, they journaled 3 times. And then you add that to your list. And you start thinking, okay, the way I was doing it is wrong and I gotta do it their way to get to $20,000. Why? Why? Guys, it's very, very simple. Very simple. You want something, you change your thoughts to become the person who has it, and then it's here. That's it. The way you choose to believe that it's here is up to you. Now, if you see a technique or if you see a way that someone does it that really kind of resonates with you and you kind of want to try it for fun, that's different. But when you get into the whole obsessing over doing different methods, doing different techniques to get what you want, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Literally, you don't have to overthink it. I promise you. I promise you. And I really want you guys to hear the success stories, because they both did it in 2 different ways, but they made it so easy for themselves. You can have what you want. You don't have to overthink it. You want it, you focus, and that's it. The focus part, you don't need to figure out all these methods or look up a way. What feels natural to you is what you should be doing. That's it. If you experiment to see what feels natural, that's different as well. But I'm talking about in the moment. So I'll use me as an example. I'm an affirmer. So I'm going to be saying affirmations. Sometimes I say affirmations on a loop, or sometimes I rampage, which I go, I always get what I want. I always get what I want within 24 hours. Things always work out for me. I'm super important. Of course I get what I want. This is my life. I create the rules. That's how I get what I want. And I do that whenever I feel a little bit anxious, if I do feel anxious, but for the most part, that's what I do. I speak out loud or I say it in my head. And that's how I found is natural for me. If I'm in the mood, then I'll journal. And I won't really journal extensively. I'll just write a cute little love letter to myself, or I'll just write a scene. That's it. But I don't write the scene to get it. I just write the scene because I'm in a good mood. I feel like writing today because I'm a reader. I like to read, so I also like to write, right? But the writing is not mandatory. I know that once I think it, once I speak it, it's mine, Right, guys, right? So that's what I'm saying. And you see how much fun I'm having with it? I'm not overthinking it. It is what it is. I am so powerful that I know I'm gonna get what I want. So now let's go to the people that are overthinkers, and they're like, Nikki, I know you're saying don't overthink and just it's easy, but these thoughts just keep running rampant in my mind. Cool, I got you. All right, let's go back to the same scenario. You want $10,000 and your mind is going, well, how is it gonna get here? $10,000? You only got $1 in your bank account, right? Cool, all of that good stuff. All the thoughts that come with it. You even may have some good, but it would be so nice to have $10,000. Now, this is what I want you to do. If you really are trying to get control of those thoughts, I need you to take a deep breath, first of all. Take a deep breath. Sometimes charging into those thoughts that are all coming flooding is like charging as a one man into an army of people. Take a deep breath. Regulate. And I'm going to do a video on self-regulation. And if anybody knows, Dylan James talks a lot about self-regulation, and it's very important. But we'll get into that. Self-regulation, for those who don't know what that is, you're calming your nervous system. Now, there's multiple ways that you can calm your nervous system. Cold shower, cold water to the face, breath work, Wim Hof, I'll tag it down below, whatever. Wim Hof, look him up. EFT tapping, look it up as well. Or just literally just deep breath. Hold. Release. And do that until you feel calm. Now, from that calm state, now look at all those thoughts and start to get rid of what you don't need. And start to pay attention to the ones that you want. So remember, you went and all of those thoughts came. Imagine the movie screen paused. What you're going to do now is all the ones that came up that were against what you're trying to do, you just start to throw them out. Like, just throw them out. Like, I don't need that. Like the ones that say, oh, what if you can't get it? Throw it out. You don't need it. Oh, there's no way you're going to get $10,000. You don't have a job. Throw it out. You don't need it. Negative voice of a friend that's saying, girl, you're not getting $10,000. Throw it, not her. Don't throw the friend out. If you want to, you can, but throw that voice out. Throw that out. Now turn your overthinking mind into this is possible. I may not know how, but if somebody else did it, I for sure can do it. I'm not going to overthink the how, but maybe let me just let my thoughts keep going on what it would feel like to have $10,000. $10,000, I can buy a bag. Oh no, I can buy a shirt. I can buy multiple shirts. I can pay my credit card bills. Start to overthink about the things that you would do with that money. You understand? So let's say like, Nicollette, I can't shut off my thoughts. Okay, then don't shut it off. Turn it on, but turn it on for the way that it can help you out. So instead of going, oh, it's never gonna come, I don't know how it's gonna come. Do I need to like do this? No. Go into, what would I spend it on? There's so many things I can do with $10,000. What would I do? You see what I'm doing there? It's really about deciding on which direction you want to push your thoughts into. It's not your job to figure out how it's going to happen in your physical world, the 3D. All you need to do is focus here. And naturally, the path will unfold for you. All right? So there's no need to overthink, guys. Like, literally don't. And even if, like I said, you're an overthinker, don't beat yourself up. No matter how you twist this, you're always going to get what you want. Literally, that's how it works. You're always going to get what you want. I think the part that humans in general sometimes get stuck on is the fact of, but how? And I want you to kind of think, before you got into conscious manifesting, before you got into being super aware of your thoughts and actually consciously directing your thoughts, you were manifesting. Think about when you were younger and something that you thought about and persisted in, you got. Or think about something that consumed your thoughts because you liked it so much. You saw more of it. Think about the games that you played. I'm giving different scenarios because everybody grew up and had a different childhood. But think about the things, good and bad, that you really sat and dwelled in. And it came to be. That was because of your thoughts. Because you're consciously manifesting, it almost seems like hard. But it's not hard. It's not. And furthermore, You guys always know I'm going to tell you, you can actually manifest it being easy for you. So let's say that you find that you are struggling with overthinking and it's like you feel a tug of war. Regulate, self-regulate, calm your nervous system down and say, this is easy for me. Everything is easy for me. Literally, I speak and I get it, or I write and I get it, or I affirm and I get it. I always get what I want. Everything always works out for me. Life is rigged in my favor. I'm the luckiest person in the world. Literally, just make it easy for yourself. You always get what you want. And I'm not saying that because I'm a coach. I'm saying that because you really do always get what you want. You have to just choose to dwell in it. And even if, and I don't like to talk on if you dwell in your negative thoughts, because I want to keep directing your thoughts to the things that you want. That's what I'm here for, to remind you of your power. But think about it, even the unfavorable things, you dwell in the unfavorable thoughts, you're going to get what you want, the unfavorable result. You dwell in the favorable thoughts, you're going to get what you want, the favorable results. So either way you get what you want, remind yourself of your power. You are so powerful. You are limitless. My favorite example to give people is when you think about of paths or lives that people create for themselves, right? You're like, that's possible? Yeah, because they thought it was possible. For example, I stumbled across this woman, and she decided to create a life where, and if you've seen this TikTok, or if she's watching my YouTube, hey, right. But she wanted to live 6 months in one place and 6 months in another. She wanted to travel between the two places. She wanted the two places to be her home because she loved both. What do you think she's living right now? But who would ever think of that? You always think you move into your dream home and that's your home. But like, she thought, no, I want to live in two places. Who told me I can't live in two places? And she lives in two. That's what I mean. You literally can have anything. There is no limit because you are limitless. The sky is not even the limit. It goes beyond that. You can have anything, anything. But I'm just pushing you guys to dwell in the thoughts that you have it or that you can have it. Don't overthink, literally. And if you do, like I said, self-regulate, remind yourself of your power. You got this. I believe in you. Start believing in yourself. Start believing in your journey. I want you guys to start telling me about your success stories because it's time. I want you guys to really just step into your power and start getting your shit. It's time. Like at some point you have to say that it's time for me to get what it is that I want. I seen somebody else get it. I can for sure have it. That's how I want you guys to start getting with yourself. Be gentle with yourself, but come on now. It's time. And I believe you can have it, right? So you for sure can have it. All right, guys, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Next video, we're going to be talking about that success story. I know I told you guys we're going to talk about drjoedispenza, but that's a special video for me that I'm going to put a little bit extra editing into because I'm actually going to be teaching you guys about the brain. All right, so next video is going to be the success stories, and I'll be back. I'm Nikki the Creator.